Okay, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my daily vlog for chronic fatigue and everything else. So, it's like almost noon. I'm doing this vlog late because I went out to see my naturopath this morning, all the way in the city. So, yeah, that was quite tiring. And it was a bit sunny. So I almost got a headache being out in the sun driving around. So I think the light sensitivity is not completely gone, not as far gone as I thought it was. And I also got a little bit tired sitting in that naturopath's office, and she's got fluorescent lights, so that's not good. So I thought I was massively feeling better, and it turns out I'm just nominally feeling better. So that may also be explained though by some other stuff. So basically, like a week ago, she told me to stop taking the pyro medication, but that was just kind of a little bit of a knee-jerk reaction from her one part of the blood test because she didn't get the rest until Thursday. And me, being not a professional, I saw the results and I saw B12 was super high, so I stopped taking the B12 liquid. So this has been for the past few days. And the last few days I've been feeling tired, and I was wondering what caused it, but I think it's the medication. So anyway, I talked to the naturopath again, and she said, let's go to 1 Pyrrole tablet a day instead of 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2 for like a few days, maybe a week, get back into the point where I'm feeling good again, and then I'll switch down to 1. And also she told me to just take normal amounts of B12. A little bit less, but still taking the liquid. So I'm going to do that as well. So yeah, turns out having an extremely high amount of B12 in your system is normal for somebody with chronic fatigue. So yeah, that's fine. So I'm going to do that. Got a couple of more medications as well, new ones for like liver and kidney and stuff like that. So going to be interesting to see how that stuff goes. I did actually have a little bit of pain in my liver area yesterday. Not too bad, but definitely worse than I've had before. And after talking to my naturopath, she says it might be something to do with the liver being a little bit overloaded and lots of heavy ions or heavy metals in there or something like that. And then I was eating a bunch of fatty food on Thursday because I went out and I got a whole platter of meats and stuff like that. And on top of the liver being a little bit out of it, she said that may have caused that bit of pain. So I got some new liver medicine, which should be helping with heavy metals, I believe, and all this other stuff and blah, blah, blah. So hopefully all of that stuff works out. And yeah, we'll see how we go with that. Not much else. So I might do a walk today later on, but I'm feeling a bit tired. I'm still feeling a bit out of it. And driving into the city and back did not help. So I might just take it easy. I might just take a quiet day. Getting fresh air in here, but I did have the curtains open, but I closed them again because, yeah, I've had enough light, I think, for one day. So I'm going to keep it nice and dark, but I'm going to get the fresh air in because it's a beautiful day. Well, it was a beautiful day. I think my car told me it was 24 outside. It may not be 24 anymore, but go on, update 17. All right, that's enough. So, and it's going to get up to 21 by like 3 p.m. So yeah, I'll have the house open, nice cool air coming in. Yeah, see how things go. And I did get, whoop, there goes a fork. So I did get a little bit of fried chicken as well, which my naturopath told me not to get, but I need a half meal for today. And maybe eating this will be a good test, because if I get a little bit of liver pain over there, that'll be a good test of whether or not it is the fatty food, because you know me, I'm a scientific person. I love to test things again and again and again. So, plus I really wanted some fried chicken, but she specifically told me to avoid fried food, so I'll do this. And if I get a little bit of liver pain tomorrow, because my liver pain's gone at the moment, it's fine, it's beautiful today. So if I get a little bit of liver pain tomorrow, a little bit of twitchiness or something, then I'm just going to stop having fatty foods altogether, which is basically just this fried chicken and other takeaway. I don't have any fatty foods while I'm at home, stuff that I cook myself. Yeah, you should have seen the meat I was cooking yesterday. So much bloody fat got drained out of it. You just cook it and then you just pour the fat out into the sink. So absolutely incredible. But anyway, yeah, so it's going to be a quiet day. I was going to go out to see some friends last night, but I may or may not have confused where they wanted to meet out. It turns out they wanted to meet up in the city, and I thought they were out in the suburbs, so yeah. It didn't happen. It might happen this evening. I might go out to dinner this evening with some of them. So that might be all right. They might screw up my experiment with the fatty chicken sort of thing, but we'll see. We'll see. We can always do that experiment again later. So for now, I'm just going to sit back and relax today. I'll give myself a few days to get the B12 medicine back on, get the Pyrrole medicine back on, sort of make sure I feel better, because I stopped taking a lot of it on Monday and Tuesday, and I sort of noticed it a couple of days. So hopefully after like 3 or 4 days of being back on the medicine, I can start to feel better again, and then I'll start to implement the changes that my naturopath wanted me to make. Oh, and I've got Monday, the active health guy. I don't know how much walking I'll be able to do before Monday, but I've got the information he wanted with the heart rates and stuff like that. Although I think my Bluetooth heart rate monitor may be out of battery, so I might have to sort that out at some point. But I don't need my heart rate every day. I just need to know what it is once in a blue moon. So that's pretty much it. And it's been pretty consistent for the 4 or 5 times that I've actually recorded it. So anyway, yeah, that's basically it. I'm going to be relaxing today. I'm going to be doing some stuff. My naturopath I think she did have a little bit of a dig in me, because she's like, could you try and play less computer and do other stuff? And I'm like, nope. And she actually asked me if I was addicted to computer, and I was like, yep, I'm addicted to computer. I think she was trying to sort of, but it's a path that I've been down many times in the past, and I've made the, look, there's 2 things I've discovered. One is if I play computer all day, every day, it's bad. The other thing is if I never play computer, it's bad. I'm miserable if I don't play computer games. So there needs to be a happy medium. And the happy medium is, right now it's like 5 to 6 hours. I could bump it down a little bit. And to be honest, I probably should. Because like a few weeks ago, it was probably more like 3 or 4 hours a day. And then I was doing other stuff. I haven't done a killer Sudoku in the external book for like a week. So that's not good. I should probably get back into some of that. But yeah, it's just the computer games, they're so good at the moment. But yes, definitely something to think about there. And once the medication kicks in a few days, we'll see how things go. I'm still starting to feel a bit nervous about only having 8 weeks left of my long service leave, but I'm not going to extend it. All right, so I could go to my boss and say I want another 2 months of unpaid leave. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to. I'm just going to keep the 4 months, and I'm going to go back. I'm going to see how we do, I think. Yeah, because everything that's bad that's happened has been corrected or correctable, or I figured out what it was and helped a little bit. The light sensitivity is not perfect still, but we made it better. We made it improved somewhat, so that's good. And maybe it'll improve even more with other stuff. And if it doesn't, well, I mean, light sensitivity, I think it comes from multiple sources. And I think one of those sources is Asperger's. And unless I go for like the neurofeedback therapy or blah, 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 I don't know. I might go to that, and then they would just say, all right, play less computer, do more stuff that doesn't strain your eyes. And I'll be like, thanks. I didn't need to go to neurofeedback to figure that out, but yeah. Anyway, we'll see how we go. And yeah, this has been Retrograde Entropy. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow.